Don't do this at home or Dincy will hunt you. I am now suffering vertigo mental illness. 262. I just committed the vertigo mental illness crime. Need to be hunted by Tom Farley for it, who meddles in people's social lives off on IRC all the way from like Clemson or something, or maybe it was Stockton UOP, sending people after me on IRC to hunt and stalk me. But I'm not supposed to know these things about Tom Farley because he's a good murderer and I'm a bad, nice person. Okay, so we are leaving Denver, and I almost forgot to mention, I got caught up in so much "you don't talk or we kill you" shit, that I almost forgot that I'm leaving Denver, and we're going to Boulder, where they're going to Madison Stone me to death in my party doll go-go. Okay, so, shit. That's it. That's pretty much, oh, I gotta look at my GPS here. Okay. We don't want accidents. We don't want, just think if I were to get in an accident, the ramifications of like one accident every like 30 years for me, it's like, if I can get the FBI involved for my reckless driving. Okay, so, especially when it's the other person's fault. Okay, so, I did break the acceleration crime, I think, going from like, I went from 24 to 25 miles per hour, but too fast of a rate. Okay, too fast of an acceleration rate. Okay, so, we're going to Boulder. Maybe my neighbor Navid is there, and he'll tell me we should grab boulders and throw them in Darren Mosell's pool to make splashes so he can tell the world with my family that I'm a reckless, out of control 11-year-old or something. Okay, so sorry, I was looking at the highway marker. Okay, so that's it. You know, we're going to Boulder. We're going to reunite with my early 20s, which I thought were great. I mean, listen, I'm not saying everything in life is perfect or anything, but I liked my Boulder days. I didn't realize the shitstorm that was sent after me. The work, I'm going to talk all about that. The Kelly Hatch goth girl astronomy class look-alike told to move above me to mimic Kelly Hatch, sent after me at Southern Oregon State College to follow me up from Calabasas High to Southern Oregon State College, playing their patterns of twin shit. We're going to talk about my house on Arapahoe with Eric Feely and Matt, working with the government to send in Grateful Dead hippie stoners to stalk me and run me out of my place and then make up lies I'm doing things to the guy and things like this. Then with my mother having me move in with Noah Schiller, who just magically happened to be there. We're gonna talk about my house on the hill and the Julia from the Copy Center girl. Okay, and the Kelly Hatch lookalike working on me in my philosophy class, passing out about imperfect farts. That was the roommate of the Kelly Hatch lookalike. Okay, I think I just said that. We're gonna talk about my Noah Schiller place, I guess, with the Jason Perlman friend Mike Wexler frame jobs and connected to Lynn Junkin and all that freaky shit. The Jason Baum things, another one of my brother's friends sent after me. Oh, do I gotta do a toll? I don't remember toll roads here. Okay, so what else? I lived on Arapahoe, I lived on the hill, Pearl Street. The Chad Bowers saying, Kevin, you know, you can move into my place, I'm moving out on Pearl Street. Hey, Kevin Perlman lives on Pearl Street. We got the ultimate crime going on there. Okay, so obviously this is going to be under the more serious topics. I'll probably ditch the humor part at that point. But so that's the shit we're gonna talk about in Boulder, and people are gonna flip their lids and go irate. Probably a lot of the psychology community. Well, Kevin's crazy. Look at the rhetoric he's talking about. Well, if I'm crazy, why do you have person after person threatening my life and shit like that, right? Okay, for simply talking into a camera. Okay, so and telling people they've been lied to. Usually the ones attacking me, going, "You've been lied to." Oh, you can't say that to people. Okay, because remember, Dr. Ronald Barry Perlman says you're not allowed to defend yourself with Mike Huntley. Just die. I hate your guts. Just die. Okay, so okay, where else? What are we doing? So that's pretty much it. And then I'm gonna the Sink. We're gonna have a field day at the Sink restaurant because they had some black girl spazzing out for no reason as if I fucking raped her by saying hi or something. I mean, I don't know, right? The usual cry wolf tactic that's been non-stop on me since 5 years old. Okay, so trying to sort of reinforce their lies about black people and how I hate black people, which it doesn't even make sense. It starts because I kissed a black girl at 8 years old. I mean, how dare I? Okay, so I mean, other than that, I'm just gonna reunite with the past that I miss. It looks like the pool hall days are kind of gone. Quinn's is gone. Shakespeare's out here, Denver pool, that's gone. I don't know, the UMC one's probably still there, but that's not really a real pool. There was one on Pearl Street, I can't remember the name though. That was a pretty good one, but I'm pretty sure that's gone. And just check out the old hood, the old Boulder hood. And be stoned to death, right? I'm gonna be stoned to death for going to Boulder. Okay, I'm gonna be Madison stoned to death for going to Boulder. Okay, so so Boulder a go-go. Okay, so I guess that's it. Bye, Denver. I'm now by Sheridan, by the way, in case you needed to know that. Sheridan. So I guess about 40 minutes to Boulder, and that's it. We will be online. CQDX. Contacting CQDX. We will be online. I know I'm getting a little hammy, huh? We'll be on camera line in a few. Again, etc., etc. 36 to Boulder. Here we go. Let's get edumacated. Yay! We're arriving at the BBB. The Better Boulder Brew. Okay, now that's pretty fucking bad, right? I mean, that's pretty fucking stupid. But you know what? I can be like the king of stupid, because where did I learn stupidity from? The world. These worldwide moron attacks since I was 5 years old. That's where I learned the stupidity from. So, you know what? I could be like the king of stupidity. And I'm sure you've seen it on a lot of my videos. Okay, so we're arriving here at Boulder. That was one of the dorms. I can't remember the names. It's been, I think, about 23 years.
Turn left on Arapahoe Avenue.
Okay, we're going on Arapahoe. I used to live on Arapahoe. And we'll probably do that tomorrow, all the videos of where I lived. But I'm sure the judicial system will say I never went to college and I was a drug dealer. And that whole drug dealer thing is very strange. Their whole little drug dealer scam context, which you're like, I don't even understand what they're what angle are they working on now? Oh, is that the football stadium? The football stadium. I better not go to any football games with John Seaton and Jeff Siegel. And I can't remember who else I went with. And have cheerleaders sent after me for the crime of going to football games. Sorry, it's been a long time since I was here. And really... Oh, Gold Run. Oh, the G word, Gold Run. Okay, so we're gonna be Kevin Can a Go-Go stoned to death. Madison stoned to death. Okay, so I'm just doing a quick arrival vid. We really should probably go down to Broadway. I think it's Broadway, the hill. And I can't really, let's see, where are we going here? Because it's been so long. Oh, Arapahoe, here we go. Here's the hoe. Because I lived on Arapahoe, I must hate hoes and I must have killed one with a car, right? That's why I moved on Arapahoe when I moved here in '92. Because I killed a hoe with my car. Maybe that's why Mike Wexler with my brother is working these freaky weird angles talking about people throwing their bodies in front of cars. And then saying I killed people with my car or something like that. But then Mike Wexler's also trying to manipulate me into weird like statutory rape type soliciting or weird shit like this with Lynn Junkin. As if I ever did anything to Lynn Junkin or anything else except her coming into our little party group of all ages at the IRC parties and then coming to an IRC party and wanting to bring the movie Hackers and hinting that I was a hacker with my brother and Mike Wexler and all that weird shit. Okay, so that's where the whole Kevin's a hacker comes from. At that point when she comes over and brings the movie Hackers and all that elite shit and all that. Okay, so that's where it all starts. Them sending a 16-year-old to sort of hang around a group where I guess I was probably 21. And then Mike Wexler, not that I wasn't really friends with her, but I talked to her in the group. And it really is irrelevant, but what Mike Wexler was hoping he could do with my brother was get me to like proposition her for this or that. Or, of course, all that's left out of the reality of the situation that I'm just in a group of people from IRC. And they sort of take out this tiny little fragment and turn it into what they want. And give it out to an entire planet to have mentally batter me and kill me with murder operations. Yes, murder operations. Okay, we're getting a little sidetracked because that's going to be for the more serious videos. Okay, but we're coming down Arapahoe, and I lived here.
Turn right on 19th Street.
In around 92, 93. And, okay, in 92, 93, and that's it. And that's when Eric Feely, though my first roommates, Matt and Eric Feely, and they were contacted by the police and government saying, try to make Kevin look crazy and try to get reactions and try to set him up, and sending people to come in my house and squat and take over my room. And then, of course, I go to the police, but the police are trying to cover it up that Kevin did this and Kevin did that. Just like everything else. Isn't that interesting? Did every single thing since 5 years old that's been done to me, and I've told someone, you're a snitch, you're dead. With the police, the government, the NSA, the FBI, Anita Perlman, Ron Perlman, Jason Perlman, you're a snitch, you're dead. And then it's Kevin thinks he's a mob boss. Right? Now remember, I found out this was all going on at 29, and it took me till about 38 to really piece things together. But this is the fun video, this is the fun blog video, so don't go to the dark side, man. Even though it's shit that needs to be said, and I should get a motherfucking trophy for saying it. Okay, so you know, I doubt that pizza place was here. Okay, so let's see, it's been a really long time here. It's been 23 years. So okay, that's the big, I think the Flatirons they call it. The Flatiron or whatever. We'll go up there later, but
1,000 feet. Turn right.
so that's the direction of the college. Up on the hill, which they call it, which I lived on the hill too. That was the ultimate spot. Living on the hill across the street from the college. Okay, so we should be coming up to, I don't know exactly which one it was. It was one of these places here on the left. I think it was up further here, but
Street.
let's see. We really have to figure it out. Oh, it was one of these types of places here. So I think that might have been it. Let's see. 17th Street. I think that was it. We walked.
Turn right on 17th Street. Then turn
Yeah.
right.
Okay, that was it.
Turn right on
That was it.
17th Street.
The gray.
Then turn right.
Okay, you shut up. We don't want you anymore. Okay, so that was it by 17th Street and that gray house with white stairs. That was my casa, man. Before Eric Feely was contacted to work with us Grateful Dead. My guess is he was like working with FBI or something to sort of try to make me look crazy and shit like that. Okay, so, and get reactions like everyone else. You just keep seeing it over and over from stranger after stranger. Get reactions. Try to get reactions to use against Kevin Perlman and rid him of the world. Okay, we're here on Broadway. This is where all the broads are, man, and broads don't belong in broadcasting, man. Oh my God. I did it. I did it. I just quoted a line from the movie UHF. I'm an asshole. I need to be hunted and killed by worldwide support. I quoted, broads don't belong in broadcasting. I just stole from the movie. I stole. I'm a thief. Okay, wait. So this was where my house was on the hill. And we'll get into the girl moving above me that looked like Kelly Hatch. Right here, this is it. Right by University. There it is, bottom floor. Okay, it's still there. We're at University. We're gonna go to the sink later and talk about the setup and frame jobs with the black girl. And there's a little history of Jason and his girlfriend. What was her name? Angie, that he was trying to make it look like I was stealing his girlfriend after he graduated. That's a whole nother story. So he said hang out with Angie and they're working this game like Kevin's crazy and a schizo and trying to steal Jason's ex-girlfriend. All sorts of weird shit like that. Okay, never directly said, but you pick up the patterns of the gossip and drama, that Kevin's a horrible monster, needs to die. And you question, how do these things go from here to there? And then you realize that my brother's sort of staging them, right? Hey, Kevin, do this, and then he blasts out to the world, this is what Kevin's doing. Or Kevin, date my redhead friend, this is what Kevin's doing. Yet there's nothing I did wrong on any situation, right? Okay, so, let's see. I don't exactly, the sink is to the right here. And it was interesting, that little incident where an acid hole formed in the sink of my house. Okay, it's a block up that way. And I thought this was supposed to be a fun vlog, man, on a tour. Here's our little bridge. So you walk across the bridge here if you're in town here, and you go to the Jeff Bridges right here. Here's Jeff Bridges, and if you're in town here, which is now a disgusting corporate Starbucks, I want to puke. You walk there and you go here to college. This is where the propane bus was, where I asked the girl for the time that was in my class, and her friend answered as if I raped the girl or something with an angry look, and then I was hunted by the government and police like I did something to this girl for asking for the time, sort of in a really bad, chumpy type of flirt. I mean, it was a horrible flirt, but it's not the type of thing that girls are gonna hunt you and kill you for. Okay, so just like the Corey Bixby shit, right? Okay, so this is where, am I still recording? Yay! This is where Quinn's Pool Hall was. Right here, when the Neapolitan Pizzeria, you went underground. Did they change something? Or is that the wrong building? Oh no, it's the Kitchen College. You go in there and go underground. I don't think it's there because I looked on the internet. And that was Quinn's Pool Hall. Okay, there's a whole bunch of new shit. Gee, I wonder. It's been 23 years. Now you'll probably have a bunch of doofs run around. Hey, Kevin's stalking us. He's videoing in his car with a camera. Okay, this battery's about to die. We're gonna have to switch batteries here. We're loft on the hill. Okay, we're coming up to the sink. I can't believe it's still here. I think it's still here. Restaurant, oh, is it restaurant and bar? Let's see. Sink, yeah, the sink is still here. Okay, the sink is still there. And you just saw with the camera, I stalked and tried to kill all those people at the sink. And Dincy, I'm sure, is watching this to catch me in the act. Let me switch batteries. Okay, so paid off Dincy is gonna catch me in the act there of videoing the sink and ruining people's lives, sitting out there. And see how I just harassed and tried to kill those people with my camera, which starts in '97 for taking a photography class here with Nick. And that's a whole another story that I need to be hunted and killed, because there could have been some people in my picture frames down in Denver or some of those evil class assignments. Okay, so but hey, if these people hunt me to have me killed, I better not get video of them hunting me to have me killed, because that's a big no-no, right? You're not allowed to get proof or defend yourself like Dr. Ronald Barry Perlman or Mike Huntley said. You just have to sit there and die. Okay, according to DNC and LAPD, that you are not allowed to ever defend yourself, even verbally, even put up a website or a verbal statement to a person you've been lied to. You are not allowed. Okay, so I've learned my lesson. If random strangers come in my life, I'm not allowed to call the cops. I'm not allowed to say you've been lied to. I'm not allowed to get proof of being hunted and killed, because those are all crimes. And if someone is paid off to kill you, you're not allowed to go to the police. You're not allowed to tell anyone else. And the worst thing you could do is get video proof of someone hunting you to have you killed, because why would they look at the proof that's black and white? Instead, you have to say something that they can pick apart without proof, right? Makes perfect sense, right? In the we're gonna hunt and kill Kevin since 5 years old world. Okay, so we're cruising down, and I mean, should I even do this today? Because I'm just getting in town. Pearl Street. Now, one of the things that my family and psychology community are mad about is I used to do a lot of walking. This is before them sending Victoria Walker after me. I used to do a lot of walking from Pearl Street up to here, or from Arapahoe up to the college or whatever. And so those are all criminal acts, or acts of crazy people, because real people, sane people, don't walk. So right there we have about 5 crazy people, and the only sane one is the dog there, because he's not walking, he's being pushed. So he's being pushed. Oh, thanks, I missed this town. Out, you know about Dincy. We're exposing him now. I said, you know about Dincy, we're exposing him now.
Yeah, don't blame you. Too gorgeous not to.
Yeah, thanks.
Welcome, bye.
Okay, so she said the nice link to Dincy's operations. Okay, so, and that, if you don't know, you don't know, but it would have to be explained, but most people know. Okay, so, see, I missed this town. It's been a long time. They're waving. We're waving. Is he waving at me? Ah! Yeah, I guess he was. What? They know me? I thought I'm a paranoid schizo. Okay. Spruce. So that's Pearl Street. God, some of these buildings are still here. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So we're just coming in town. So far the town's fairly warm. I miss this town. This is such a great town. Okay, so you know what made it so great? You know what made this town so great? I didn't know I was being hunted and stalked by masked groups. That's what made it so great. So while they were sort of trying to pick apart the imperfections, my imperfections, I didn't know that I was actually being hunted. I didn't know I was being hunted. Does that make sense? So, you know, ignorance is bliss, right? Give me the steak, man. Okay. I wasn't planning on doing this now, but I'm kind of excited. I'm excited. I'm in town. Everyone, I said I'm excited. I'm excited, everyone. I'm so excited. Oh, sorry, lack of self-control. That's why I need to be, I forgot. That's why I need to be removed from society. Look, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, so that's why I need to be removed from society, because I just came to Boulder and everything was good. Everything was good, from New York City, West Virginia, Virginia, Tennessee, Kansas, Missouri, Kansas, Missouri. Okay, everything was great, but Denver, we were all great. But now I'm excited. I'm excited, everyone. Put me in a bouncy room. I'm excited to be here. Okay, so, oh, I want to cut over to Pearl Street. I wasn't planning on doing this now. The damn town took me by surprise. It seemed like it used to be bigger. Okay, let's see, can I go this way? Yes. We're by one of my houses I lived in. Now, it was a complete shithole, but it was big and cheap. And the location was like prime, okay? You walk down to Pearl Street and get together with your friends, walk down Pearl Street, puke your brains out, and walk back, drag your ass and hobble back to the house just from the bars down here on Pearl Street. Okay, once again, you can kind of see the hill and the flat irons. Okay, now actually you need to understand that I'm really a San Fernando Valley. I'm really a San Fernando Valley drug dealer according to the judicial system. So right now I'm lying to you. This isn't really Boulder. This isn't really Boulder. And I'm imagining the whole thing because I'm a schizophrenic. So we're not really here right now. Okay, we're not really here right now. And I'm lying to you, or I don't know that I'm lying to you because I believe the things I'm saying are true, but I'm not really here in Boulder, okay? Even though it seems that way on the CMOS sensor, we're not really here. You're in my mind. You're in my divergent mind right now. And that's why they call me 4. And how do you do these right turn things anyways? Are you supposed to like wait till the cars pass, or do you just go through them? Okay, oh, I shouldn't have said that because now Dincy's on fucking red alert here. Fucking Dincy NSA flags are going up here. Lock Kevin in a mental institution. Okay, so bear with me, it's been 23 years. Now, I don't want to really say the number 23 because you know that whole term. Have you ever heard the term walking on eggshells? Well, let me tell you, Kevin Perlman has been walking on a motherfucking planet of eggshells for 43 years, probably longer. Okay, since 5 years old, probably longer. Okay, so let's see, let's go towards Pearl Street because the mall goes into Pearl Street, it goes into the main street, but I'm not supposed to know that because I'm not really here. I'm just a drug dealer. Actually, technically, I'm Pablo Escobar, and Lorena Escobar was my wife, and she got mad because I had too much power and abused her before approaching me and hiring me at Golden State Sports Medical, which she says I just walked in and tried to take over the company or something. Who fucking knows? Because the instant she hired me with my father, the police were called and said, Kevin's here, hunt him and kill him. Okay, so, from the very first minute, but we don't want to fully go to the dark side here, yet we got a planet full of people trying to cover up the bullshit with literally thousands of lies just like that one. So we gotta go to the bullshit, or we gotta go to the dark side, because we gotta plow through the dark side so we can get to the light side. Okay, so we're coming up. I used to live, let's see, where did I live? A lot of this shit looks really new. Was this it? Oh shit, this was it, wasn't it? I'm not 100% sure. This building wouldn't have been here. Holy shit, student special. I think this was it. It still looks a little shitty. Okay, this was it. I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so. Okay, so. I'm pretty sure that was it. What street is this? It's been so long. Okay, so we'll do just a little zip. This is Spruce and 18th. There could be a correlation between my father finding me a place on Burbank and number 18, but I doubt it. Well, the Burbank part I know. My father's real estate agent finding me at my place on Burbank Boulevard and then working with the whole Truman Show angle. That bunch I know. I can't tell you about 18th Street there. Okay. So let's cruise this way, shall we? Okay, we're going back to Pearl Street. I'm so excited. You know what? I'm gonna pull here for a second. I'm so excited. I'm pull here and I'll put this top down, right? Right now the top's up, but if you're my girlfriend, maybe you can make it go down. Okay, or maybe it's supposed to be the other way. I don't know. You know, maybe you're supposed to make it go up then down, or maybe am I gonna be like hunted by the LAPD for not, and the psychology community for not perfectly doing convertible top analogies to penises or something? I mean, I don't think they'll come after me for sexual innuendos, but I think they'll hunt me down if the sexual innuendos aren't perfectly said. Okay, so like I don't dot every I on and cross every T, right? They don't care about anything else. Okay, so like I could be like I'm gonna kill all you whores, and they'd be like, well, Kevin, we're gonna arrest you because you said whores is not whore. You didn't spell whore right. Yeah, right. Okay, so that's, and then of course they're gonna have Dincy fabricate charges anyways to cover up their 100,000 other lies starting at 5 years old. Okay, so we know all about Dincy and his lies. Okay, and just remember that we're talking about Dincy. I don't want to go too serious here, but when we're talking about Dincy, remember he and LA County have been federally sued for trying to lock Rex Schillenberger in a mental institution for sleeping in his van and destroying his reputation. Okay, so that's what you get, you evil Rex, for sleeping in your van. As if I was Dincy, right? Okay, you evil person, you need to be locked in mental institutions because people don't sleep in their cars. They all are born with $100,000 to $1 million a year and have $10 million houses, and anyone else, they need to be put in concentration camps and whipped and tortured and sent to the showers. How dare that man sleep in his van? Oh my God, I better shave my head. Okay, so anyways, sorry, that was one of my split personalities, one of my 24 split personalities. How did they get 24 split personalities for that character? Kevin in the movie Split again? Okay, so anyways, hold on just 1 second because I'm going to put the top down, okay? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, hi, mister. Oh, okay. Sorry, I loss of control. I have no control. Okay. Top is down, babies. Okay, so, now I'm having a moment of memory lapse and guilt because I just mentioned Lead Officer Sean Dincy's name publicly. Sorry, just making sure I'm videoing. I just mentioned the Dinceroos name publicly, the man who has Facebook accounts destroying every person's life that he doesn't like, that haven't even been proven guilty. And then you see what happens when you arrest me. They actually pay off the people, and it's a kangaroo court, and no matter how innocent I am, they're gonna lock me away. And I believe the judge himself said, we just want one conviction. We just want one charge. So when the judge said that, he pretty much, what was it, Eric? Jesus. Oh, don't worry, I'll remember his name. Eric. Jeez. It'll come back to me. If not, it's written down and then archived in folders. Okay, so anyways, the point is that if you make the statement, I just want one conviction, it means you're not arresting me because I did anything wrong. You have a motive and agenda. Okay. with the psychology community. Okay, so Eric Harmon, the guy that states on YouTube did what was it? He makes some comment about people ruining it for everyone else, but he tries to sort of cover up the fact that a lot of people are mobbed to death. A lot of people are mobbed and bullied and alienated. So what he does is he goes after the weak. He goes after the alienated and pays off the illegal court operations and goes after the weak, goes after the alienated. Okay, and it has nothing to do with Tom Farley aliens. Okay, because remember Tom Farley's first lies when I was very young, maybe 8 years old or something, was that supposedly I saw aliens in his bathroom. Trying to make it look like I'm crazy. Okay, so I'm having a traumatic event because I suffer from trauma. And the reason I suffer from trauma is when my brother was told to show me all those horror movies over and over when I was like 14 to 16 with all his friends. After they showed me Toxic Avenger by Trauma Films, that's when I had trauma. Okay? So, and let me tell you, I'd rather have had a lot of cuter, hotter things. Okay, so, but I just had trauma. Okay, so now I have trauma because I mentioned Sean Dinsey's name publicly, and I'm not allowed to mention people's names that blast lies to the world, especially with groups of people starting when I was 5 years old. So they're allowed to do that and destroy my name and reputation worldwide, but I'm not allowed to say this is all lies. Because remember, Dr. Ronald Barry Perlman and Mike Huntley say you are not allowed to defend yourself, and I'm going to keep ratcheting down with worldwide groups and read you the world. Okay? And when you go to the police are going to say, we're not going to help you. You're a dead man. Okay? And we're going to say that you're crazy for asking for help. And providing proof on hard drives of it. Okay. So, as you can see, that it's all about locking someone away in cages and mental institutions out of hate, rage. You're different. I don't like you. I don't trust you. All the above, but nothing about crimes or even mental illness. Not that that qualifies to be a crazy hunter like my family in Dinsey, right? That have been hunting me since 5 years old. That has been hunting me since 5 years old. Okay, and now we're going to the dark side here. We go into the dark side. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, time out. What street is this? This is confusing. This was my house, 19th Street. Okay. I knew, I was kind of like, shit, did they put a building there? This was my house. And look, it's the same architecture. Oh my God, I'm so excited. There could have been dead bodies in the house, though. The house was so nappy back then. They redid the house. It was pretty fucking nappy. They redid it. There could have been dead bodies in the basement for all I know, and my father could have put them there. Okay, so this was it. Right here. What's the address? That's 2010. What is the address? 2008. Okay, that's the house. My battery's about to die. That's the house. I won't get into the vacuum sales girl here. Okay, so 19th Street in Pearl. Okay. They redid it though. It's painted and it looks like they fixed all the wood and shit. Okay. Okay, we're on battery number 3, but they don't all look too charged. The magic 3. The issue with these people in 3s. I don't know what their freaky issue with 3s are, but they clearly have a 3 because they've been hunting me with this weird 3s tactic for a good 19 years. Okay. Let's just cruise down Pearl. Perlman's gonna cruise down Pearl Street. There must be something to that because each street I've lived on, I'm a schizo for it. Okay. So we're going down Pearl. Oh, go ahead. Oh, you see that girl? She just like, she jumped in the road 1 millisecond. 1 millisecond. She jumped in the road 1 millisecond. Too fast, and she needs to be hunted by, have the Dinsey treatment and tortured and killed for her crimes because she's crazy. Okay, So this is Pearl Street. So before we get drunk and sloshed and puke everywhere, you walk down this way. Oh, and don't smoke any joints because then you're deemed a drug dealer like Pablo Escobar. And then they'll pay off Lorena Escobar in my father's office to have you killed, pretending she's part of the Escobar family or something. Okay, so, and it's all my fault they're doing it. Okay, so, and then telling everyone I'm crazy. It's all my fault. Okay, so once again, I'm excited. I'm excited. Do you want the pearl necklace on Pearl Street? Okay, so, road stops here. We go in there. We puke our asses off. You walk back. Leave a good puke trail. If you're young and spry, because at my age, let me tell you. Okay. Okay, so, that's pretty much it for now. And this is Boulder, but remember, we're not, let's go find Broadway, because broads don't belong on Broadway. Now, oh my God, I said it again. Broads don't belong in broadcasting. Broads don't belong on Broadway. My mind is racing. I'm spinning. I'm showing pure anger and rage towards women. It's because of traumatic events. Hey, this is where Pasta J's used to be. I've just showed traumatic events, and my personality shifted over to pure hate and rage towards women for quoting lines from UHF. Broads don't belong in broadcasting. I'm also an insensitive bastard for quoting lines from What About Bob? Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm schizophrenic, and so am I. Okay, so I'm a horrible, insensitive, mean asshole monster that just committed multiple crimes, and I need to be hunted and killed for my crimes. Okay, so you saw that insensitive, that hate and rage towards women. You saw that hate and rage towards people who are mentally ill. I need to be hunted and killed. And maybe Dincy's right. Okay, so, remember, we're not really here though, because I'm a drug dealer and I sell drugs. I make billions. I make billions off flying cocaine to Colombia and live in a $100 million house with armed guards and people that cross me because I'm like the Hulk, and when you make me angry, or like the bad seed Hulk, and when you make me angry, I put snakes down your throat. King snakes. Okay, so, and that's really who I am. And I've had a mask on. I've had a mask on all this time while getting an education in college and after. And starting my own companies and building all those adult websites and systems and studio photography. It's really just a fake mask, like a Cuban Pete mask. Just ask Janet Nordette with Havana Ginger. It's a Cuban Pete mask. Okay, so shit, this battery's dying. We'll be on the Big 4 soon. Okay. Ooh. So I gotta switch batteries here. Okay, so we're back up on the hill. There's one of my old places I lived in, where the goth look-alike from my astronomy class that looked kind of like Kelly Hatch moved above me, just like Kelly Hatch was told to live above me in the dorms in Oregon. We're not really here because the other reason we're not really here is because I'm agoraphobic. I'm agoraphobic and I'm afraid to leave my house, so that's why we're not here. I'm agoraphobic, and so we're not really here. We're in a mental simulation of my phobias and fears. But sometimes they're not phobias and fears. Maybe I'm just fucking with people, you know? Maybe I'm just fucking with that girl there because I didn't just walk up to her and ask her out. So I'm fucking with her and I ruined her life. Okay, so I've also committed those crimes too. Okay, so this is the college. Maybe we'll cruise to the art department really quick. I was planning on doing this tomorrow. I was planning on doing this tomorrow, but I just got so excited. I'm so excited. Shit, if you really want to see the goods, put me in a green jail with LAPD and they can perv on me. Okay, so, and then send out message to the porn stars, right? On Delano Street. Okay, so, okay, so this is the bridge where Jeff Bridge is. Here. And this Starbucks, even though they're lying, discriminating, lying pieces of shit paid off to have me killed, and trying to cover it up with Dincy, and Dincy has proven what he's involved in. And it's not just Starbucks, remember, it's coffee shops worldwide, but their corporation invested more money with the police to try to have me killed and silenced for the things they're involved in with Tom Farley and Paul Humphrey. But the reason that pisses me off is because who wants a fucking corporate sign? Do you want a corporate sign right by the college? I mean, that ruins the whole college ambiance. And you know, they've already caught Starbucks themselves have proven that they're Jew-hating, child molesting murderers that help people like Paul Humphrey and my father, and then try to cover it up and pay off security guards like John Paul Nerano to attack me, which they're trying to cover up and say I did something to him and it's about this and that. So all these things, like what John Paul Nerano paid off to attack me, the only reason he was paid off to attack me was to try to silence me about my family and police this crime spree against me, not just there, but in here and Southern Oregon State College and all the way down to Calabasas, all the way down to A. Wright, and that's what all that's really about. So beat the shit out of me if I tell anyone you're a snitch, you're dead. That's what that's all about, okay? Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by the police's lies. It's all about my father's mental psychology, child molesting, and what he had worldwide groups or exponentially growing groups do is why they're having security guards and Bailey Bernard hunt me and attack me and stalk me. It's not about anything else. I know what they want it to look like on the surface, but it's really about a sick, demented family trying to torture and kill their child or lock them in mental institutions, saying their child's crazy. And that's what it's really about. And okay, so we're doing a little gridlock here. And okay, so it's been a long time, so I don't know for sure if I'm going the right way. I think I am. This is where the UMC, the student union, where there was a pool hall. The Connection, I think they called it the Connection, right? Shit, how did I even remember that? And that has nothing to do with the Artist Connection that they boat anchored and stopped me from making money. But there was the Connection there where we played a lot of pool and hung out on campus, and then we went to the pool halls and shit. And a lot of bipolar people that I was like, hey, I'm just joking with you, man. It's like, why are you spazzing out like it's the end of the world for saying like your mom or something? Okay, so University of Colorado Boulder. We're not really here. We're not really here. Here, we're coming to the art department. This looks a little different. That's the art building, I think. Or maybe it was this one. It might have been this one. Just want to make sure I'm in nobody's way. Center for Academic. Is this building new or not? I can't remember. I don't remember this building. But I remember, I think, going down this alley as part of the art department. Okay, so this is where the art department was, I think. It looks like, yeah. I'm not sure if that building's new or no, it's not. You know what, I'm a little confused. It's right when it's one of these buildings. Okay, but it's one of these buildings. where the guy put up the thing, Daddy's Little Hooker. The student put up the thing right after John Benet Ramsey death. The student put up Daddy's Little Hooker. And then strippers at the Rhino in Oxnard were working weird angles that it was me, right? So they're doing their little double thing and trying to pin other people's shit on me and then say I'm schizo. So, like, they'll attack me in guilt and hint about it, and then they'll play a game like, well, I never said anything and you're schizo. You know, that type of shit. Okay, now you have to understand, you have to sort of try to figure out why Rody Morales wanted to take me to strip clubs and then have mass groups kill me worldwide and things like that. It doesn't even really much make sense, because not one person took me to strip clubs with this angle, but Val Morozov out here in Colorado. Shit, this was for the more serious video. So I'm just gonna finish this up. Val Morozov also worked in Colorado, the same angle. And Eric Christensen in Southern Oregon State College. Okay, so anyways, that's the dark side, and I want to save that for more serious videos, because this is the fun blog, because I'm in my ride of joy. I'm in my ride of joy, and this car isn't real because I don't have enough self-control to drive a beast like this, and I'm a danger to myself or others, says Dr. Ronald Barry Perlman, and I need to be removed from society and put in a bouncy room. So I would never have a car like this, and I would never build cars at 16 because I'm a crazy man. Okay, so none of it ever happened. We're not really here at Pleasant. The house coming up where I lived here, I never lived there. I was just a San Fernando Valley Pablo Escobar drug dealer. If you want a confirmation, ask Lorena Escobar. She'll tell you that I'm the boss. And I need to be hunted and killed because she wants to be the boss. And so we're not really here right now because I'm crazy. Okay? It's a figment of my alternate reality, and when I jump off a building, my vanilla ice body will come out of cryostasis, and I'll be back to deal with and be a more responsible person for the crimes I committed of not asking out women that liked me, that I didn't even know liked me. Okay. So those are just some of my crimes, and I'm being hunted by worldwide support. And it makes perfect sense, right? Well, maybe not to me, but to someone out there that's a psychotic murderer, maybe. Okay, and there's a lot of people in the LAPD that seem to be those people with my father. Okay. Now remember that LAPD are the ones that sent Rody Morales after me. San Diego PD was working with Eric Christensen. I'm guessing Boulder PD was probably working with Val Morozov on these setup and frame job operations. Let's see what street. I want to go down the Ho. Here's the Ho. Let's go down the Ho. Did I say the H word? I said the H word. Oh, the girl with the sign here is by the Ho. Okay, Southmouth. That's clearly new. What's this? Ah, Fed, and it's a weed truck. Now remember, whoa, shit. Colorado is fully legalized for marijuana. I think it was one of the first. Maybe not number one, but close to that. So this is a fully legal weed state. So maybe LAPD should, even though they're fully legalized, should come down here and kill everyone, even though they're legal too. Here's the Ho. And we're going back to my place on Arapahoe with Eric Feely and Matt. And I remember there were operations with Tom Farley and his friend Matt working on some weird schizo angles. after Tom Farley's supposedly 2 hit and runs, which then they're trying to say is me and weird shit like this. Okay, so Tom Farley was friends with a douchebag named Matt, and then he said Matt moved to Colorado, then died, and tried to get some comment from me like, oh good, or something like that to try to make it look like I'm a douchebag. The same things they've done to me since 5 years old, right? From person after person to try to discredit me. But we're not going to the dark side, even though every moment of my life is that type of thing since 5 years old. And I'm told I'm not allowed to tell anyone. Okay, so here's my house. Here's my house where they had the Grateful Dead guy who... the Grateful Dead guy, he had a bong and he sipped on Everclear and he just sat against the wall. And he actually left little stains with his grease hair, kind of like the movie Coming to America. And I'm not saying that. I know I make a lot of movie jokes, but this actually, it was like that. It was weird. His hair was all greasy and he didn't take showers. And he sat in almost like a catatonic stoner state. And he would sip Everclear and he'd have his bong and he'd just be like, almost like, I'm chill, dude. And he'd leave that grease spot. And then he got weird taking over my room and taking over the house. And then they worked with the police to try to frame me and set me up. And all that normal shit that happens on a daily basis since I was 5 years old. And I'm an evil, horrible, paranoid, violent, paranoid schizo for telling you these things. And it's clearly not true because we're not really here, because I'm agoraphobic. And I've constructed Boulder in my mind in a virtual Thousand Oaks virtual walkthrough. We're in a Thousand Oaks virtual walkthrough with Brian Longbotham and Wendell trying to set me up and frame me once again. Okay, and I hope Mike Huntley's brother doesn't come in. Okay, trying to set me up and do shit and try to make me look crazy. Okay, so, because why would Mike Huntley's brother be in Boulder, Colorado when my brother graduated from Boulder, Colorado? And you should know, the only reason I ever went to Boulder, Colorado was to hunt and kill my brother after he graduated and moved to Indiana. Okay, so I was trying to hunt and kill his ghost. Okay, so, and that makes perfect sense when it's coming out of the LAPD's mouth and shit like that, and the psychology community's mouth. It makes total sense from a bunch of lying, sick, demented, desperate, pathetic, low-life trash. Okay, oh, did I say trash? I'm a horrible, mean monster now. Okay, maybe Starbucks should follow me around taking out the trash when they see me. Okay, because Starbucks isn't involved in anything illegal. No, not at all. Just like Coffee Bean and Pete's and every other one. Just like the restaurants. Okay, but I'm not allowed to say these things because saying that's crazy and you're not allowed to defend yourself. Or you're crazy and you need to die. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now.
Red light camera reported.
God, they have a lot of red light cameras out here. Shit. Okay. We're kind of headed out to my place with Noah Schiller. I'm not really going to go out to the Noah Schiller roommate place after that staged operation to get me in with him, move me in with him. A friend of my family. Because I don't exactly remember what streets it's on. I'd have to find it. Also, we had the bus stop down here, which was a strip club. And there might be a correlation with them working their weird bus angles and the strip club, the bus stop. I'm not sure on that one. But maybe I'll watch Constantine and see. Okay, so or maybe it had to do with everyone shooting spit wads on the bus, but if Kevin Perlman does it, he's a crazy man. I don't know. And check out this little behemoth thing over here. That's the pedal trike from hell. Okay, so, and that guy, I think that guy might be committing the 3 crime because that trike has 3 wheels. Okay, so according to the psychology community with their man tactics, my father's real estate agent finding me a place on Burbank Street, and people doing things in 3s over and over directed at me for some reason, and then saying I'm crazy for noticing. That guy might be committing a crime with that trait because there's 3 wheels, right? Well, at least that's how the psychology community thinks anyways. Okay, so, and the police, with Victoria Walker. Okay, so remember I used to walk a lot from class to class and things, so that means you're crazy. Okay, and I had big legs, so that makes me crazy, big and muscular. And I'm a mean guy for saying that I have big, mean, muscular legs. Okay, so, and I've just treated myself like shit and I'm abusive to myself. Okay, so, for having big, mean, muscular legs. Okay, maybe I should put on some Uggs. Okay, so I vaguely remember this area. And we're in a no outlet, so we're stuck here now like the movie Poltergeist. And, look, a bridge! A bridge! That's a big bridge. Okay. So that's it for now, fellow folks. Just remember, because I suffer from mental illness, I'm a violent paranoid schizo, and I'm agoraphobic like my dad said Janet was. And my dad wanted me to move in with him when he married Janet. That's a whole nother topic of his lies, smears, and frame jobs. And then Cuban porn stars coming after me like Havana Ginger because my father wanted me to move in with it for a year after he wheeled me back from Boulder. And now you can see why he wouldn't want me in a positive environment, because being in positive environments are bad for the people you want dead and gone and in cages. Okay. But that's the family apparently I come from. Okay, so once again, we're not really here. I'm agoraphobic, I'm a violent paranoid schizo, I'm afraid to leave my house, I'm afraid to travel, I'm afraid to talk to people, I'm a horrible mean guy who hates women, because if you're shy, it means you hate women. Shy people need to be hunted and killed, they don't have a right to live. And if you're shy, it also means you need to be locked in mental institutions. Okay, so shy people don't have a right to live and they need to be tortured and killed. Okay, and once again, we're by Jeff Bridges. Okay, a Bridget Monroe, a Hunter Scott Bridge, and a Bridget B. Bridge. Okay, that's 3, right? Okay. And I just want to iterate that we're not really here because I'm crazy and we're in a cryogenic state and we're not here. And I'm going to keep babbling and saying it over and over 100 million times until you get it in your head that I'm not really here and I'm crazy. And this is all a figment of my imagination. And I'm not here. And so even though, okay, let's get the truth here. Let's get down to the truth. I'm a con man. I'm a, wait, what did they call me? Oh God, what did you call? Con man, whatever, I'm a con man and I'm hustling all of you. And, I'm trying to make money because we're not really here, and I've built this simulation. I'm lying to you. I'm totally lying. I admit it. I confess. Get me on a court stand. I'm lying to you. I built this VR environment to make money off of all of you. I'm making evil capitalistic money off all of you, and this is a VR environment. So I'm lying to you. I don't really have mental illness. This is a VR environment that I built to make money off all of you, and I'm an evil capitalist trying to steal your money by using my VR system here. But I don't really make money with the VR system. I make money with the pop-up ads, and I make about 10 cents every 5 years. And I take that 10 cents that I make off of you every 5 years because I'm hustling you and conning you. I take that 10 cents and I buy about 15 mansions, 15 $10 million mansions with that 10 cents, and I'm conning you, and I'm a con artist, and I'm anti-American for building this VR system that has pop-up ads that makes 10 cents every 5 years off you, and I'm buying my $10 million, $10 million mansions with that 10 cents, and I'm a con artist. So yeah, so it's not really about mental illness, or it's not really about a mind construct, or me being divergent. I'm actually making 10 cents every 5 years off pop-up ads with you and ruining all your lives. Okay, but you can still use the VR system if you want, but I know I'm such a bad guy for making 10 cents every 5 years off you from pop-up ads that I don't deserve to make money or even eat or ever talk to any person on the planet, because I'm that bad of a guy for building this VR system that has pop-up ads. Okay, so anyways, yeah. Okay, and remember, now that I think about it, I will confess that I am an evil monster for making 10 cents every 5 years off pop-up ads off this VR simulation we're in right now. Okay, so yeah, sure. But don't go to it, because the other reason you shouldn't go to my VR simulation is because things can pop out of the monitor and kill you. Okay, so I'm sorry I had to throw in some of the stupidity about KevinPerlmanTarget.com, especially from the judicial system, because those are the stupidest, most moronic, fucking desperate cover-up arguments I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, with complete lying desperation. Okay, so I'm not trying to say anything bad about anyone, I'm just saying it is what it is. And you might as well just not look at the proof of the videos on the website that shows everything is happening. Because if there's proof on the website, why look at it? Okay, so here we are. I'm just saying, okay, when people approach me and they're like, you could be making money off that website, I'm like, yeah, are you a fucking idiot? I could also be making money if I shit and squat in the street there and try to sell my fucking poop. And you could try to sing make poopy. Yeah, how much money can I make if I shit in the corner there and try to sell the poop? Because that's the lies they're using about KevinPerlmanTarget.com, which is such a desperate, pathetic attempt to cover up a mass childhood molestation, psychological molestation, to try to make someone's child look like a violent paranoid schizo, or 5150 or 5350. That's about the equivalent argument. I'm not going into the complexity of my last statement, which hopefully most of it got recorded. Okay, so actually, because I'm rambling on, I think this is where the bus stop strip club was. Now, if I recall, if we go out this way, we can go to the, what is the hotel called from the movie The Shining? The Underhiller? I don't remember. The Under something. Okay, so I don't remember what city it was in. The Under something. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a blog entry about The Shining and the hotel, because I'm also like Jack Nicholson, right? Well, that's one of my schizo personalities according to the judicial system. Okay. Oh, and psychology community, I mean. Both. All of the above. Well, since we're out here, I can't remember how it started, but I remember, okay, I'm not exactly sure where the bus stop was. It was right around here. I think maybe it might have been there. I'm not exactly sure. That's a climate control. Okay, so apparently maybe I'll go to Catalina after this with Paul Humphrey. Okay. subject to a danger to myself or others because there's no buildings around me. So I'm shutting down the cam because I need to be hunted and killed for this crime. Okay, so CQDX, calling CQDX. We will check in later. Bye-bye for now. Oh, look at this. We gotta go. Lions. We're going to Lions. One more interjection here. We're going to Lions. That way goes to Lions. Rawr. Hakuna Matata, dude. Goes to Lions. Now remember, if you're gonna get your flooring done, go there to carpet and tile. Okay. So, Hakuna Matata, dude. Wait, I was about to turn this thing off, but I want you to sort of one last thing. I'm still excited. I'm still excited here. And I've been videoing for what, like 30 minutes or something? And I'm still excited that I'm in Boulder. Okay, so So I'm still excited I'm in Boulder, and someone should lock me away for that. Okay, so it's been like 30 minutes, man. It might be 40 minutes. I don't even know. It's crazy. Okay, so sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. This is a serious matter here. It's a serious matter here. Okay, so I'll check in later, cowpokes. Okay, wait. I was just on my way back. This might not work here. I was on, okay, wait, hold on. What street are we on? I was on my way back, and you know, I'm still excited and everything. And I'm driving while Boulder excited. And we're on Diagonal Highway. Iris, 28th? Okay, this is where I live with Noah Schiller. Now remember, Noah Schiller was strategically put here with my family, and after the Grateful Dead Arapaho dude, they tricked me into moving into with Noah Schiller to sort of try to set me up and frame me and make me look crazy with women and shit like this. Okay. I'll get into that in a later video. And probably try to cover up what they did with Eric Feely and Matt, and the constant cover-ups from 5 years old. We're gonna do this to Kevin, cover it up, do this to Kevin, cover it up. But back to the point, this is where we live, 28th and Iris. I didn't remember, but I was driving home just now past our carpet store. We all, us guys, we like that carpet munching. Okay, so I saw the complex here. I was like, that's it. That's where I live. I couldn't remember what street it was, but I knew it was this direction. I was going to figure that out. So here we are. Wherever you go, there you are. And if this light, like, ever changes, then we can loop back and just browse. I think there was a dude from Missouri that lived here that was kind of working on me with Noah. I can't remember. Was it Missouri? I think it was. And that might link to some of the weird road trip things that happened with police. Okay, because remember, all these people, Eric Christensen was working with San Diego PD up in Southern Oregon State College, wanting to go to San Diego, so things like that. So you're gonna ask yourself, why is San Diego PD hunting some guy in Oregon? And I'd never even been to San Diego, right? So think about that. Okay, we gotta turn around here. Okay, I don't remember. We gotta deal with you now. There's a big issue with U-turns with the people by my house and the police, LA, Temecula Division, LAPD. I don't. Life well. I think we're in a cemetery here. I don't want to go. I think we're in a cemetery. I don't want to go full poltergeist today. Today is not a poltergeist day. That is a cemetery, and personally I think it sucks. It's not an evil cemetery. Okay, but we don't want to go poltergeist today. That's for tomorrow. Okay, so and everyone can put on their horizontally striped shirts, especially with Coffee Bean Corporation, and follow me around again. That's kind of odd, isn't it? I mean, I don't find that normal behavior, especially with Planets of People told to follow me and do that. But we're not going to the dark side and what's really fucking going on here. We're going to the fun shit where Noah Schiller was told to hunt me and have me executed. Okay, so, you know, we'll go to singles, not groups. As if it matters. Okay, so I lived here. 28 in Iris. 28 in Iris. Okay, I lived here. And this is when Mike Wexler, the dentist boy, was sent after me, one of my brother's friends. Now remember, my brother, me and my friends put a teacher in a mental institution. Me and my friends put a teacher in a mental institution, and we have a bug in your room, and we're listening to you on the radio, trying to make it look like I'm a violent paranoid schizo. Okay. Mike Wexler, Jason Baum, all my brother's friends. Okay. So we lived in here. I don't exactly know how to get Redfin for sale. Is this called Redfin? I don't fucking know. Aspen Grove. Okay. Aspen Grove. Let's see. Because it was on that side. But I don't exactly. Let's see if my brain noodle, did they want to hack off the lobes? The psychology community wants to hack off the lobes of my brain noodle because I know too much fucking information. That's a little strange. Okay, so we got to go around the back. Okay, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but one of these garages was our storage area, and we got stories. Mike Wexler working as lock picking, trying to make me look like a hacker and working as lock picking jargon with the police, trying to frame me, all that shit. Okay, so let's see. We'll also look at all the Jeep Cherokees backwards, right? Okay, so there's a Jeep backwards. Hey, how did I call it? Okay, so how did I call it? I must be psychic. Okay. But they don't have anything to hide with Kelly Hatch. They paid off to have me killed, followed up to Southern Oregon State College. Okay, this is it. This is where I live. This is funny. Okay, so that's where I lived. It says Biden Harris. Okay, I'm just noticing the pairs of twos backwards there. No reason at all. Okay, we got a great pickup backwards with its butt open. This is where I lived. Over here, 104, bottom floor. So I lived here. Maybe we'll come back later. And I don't know if I want to get into it now, but like some of the things they're coming after me for is I had a car stereo and I was parked. I created a custom car stereo and I was parked right here. And the music was loud and I was adjusting this is more of like an 80s, 90s type thing. I was adjusting the equalizers and the woofers, and then they dramatize the events like he's a public nuisance. And remember, this is a one-time thing. Hello? You're not 104, are you?
Down here?
Yeah.
C104?
I don't know. That's where I used to live there in...
I know him. He's not here right now.
Okay, I lived there in about 1994.
It's a lot different. He did a really nice...
No, I lived there in about 94 or something.
I know, I'm saying it looks a lot
Oh,
different.
it looks... Does it? They redid it all?
Yeah.
I can't really remember I mean, I never really thought of it as anything special, but... Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that an actual manual or one of the fake manuals?
What do you mean manual? Oh, manual.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's a 6-speed.
It's got a clutch in it.
Yeah. Are you crazy? An automatic
Some
vet?
of these newer cars have the like
There's a lot of
gearboxes.
Oh, and they have the freaking paddle.
Yeah, the paddle shifters.
Why?
Truck's manual too. So that's
Why?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
What's all the gear in the?
Oh, I bought this in Pennsylvania.
Uh huh.
Like about maybe 11 days ago.
Uh huh.
and I drove to New York and West Virginia, Virginia, Tennessee, Missouri,
wow.
Kansas. Now I'm here. So this is an ice box. And just, you know.
Road sodas.
Yeah. So yeah, so
Nice.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you a student?
No.
No.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do look. I think you look a little older. Wait, how old are
I
you?
think I am.
Well, I mean, you don't look old, but you look 24 maybe?
31.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, I got that one off.
That's a compliment. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, Justin, he's not home right now.
Okay.
I know where he is.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he really wants to talk. I mean, I don't have a reason to talk to him,
He's a
but
cool dude. There's that truck out there,
which one?
out by the basketball courts.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, there's
Yeah.
a big ass truck out there.
Uh-huh.
If he's there working on it, that.
Oh, okay, it's raised and shit?
Yeah, he's building a little house on the back of it.
Oh, cool.
If there's someone working on there, the guy's
Okay.
he lives here.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Justin.
His name's Justin.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So he's renting, I'm assuming, or?
No, he owns.
Oh, he owns?
Yeah.
You didn't own him back in 94? No, because
No,
it was...
he's only owned
No,
it
it was a
last,
woman.
10 years
Yeah,
or 15
okay.
years.
Yeah, now I remember it was a female, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool nostalgia. I guess my nostalgic events.
Yeah, totally.
Dincy's gonna be really mad because he's saying, "Oh, Kevin's a drug dealer, and this never happened."
I think he'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good meeting you.
Have a good one.
Okay, so you can hear how he says nice, and you see, I wasn't pointing the camera. I didn't want to be rude, but you could see how his face when I said, "Oh, you know, Dincy," he knew. He knew. He didn't say like, "Who's Dincy?" Okay, and he said nice, and the girl said nice. The girl said nice down on Arapahoe Street, right, holding the sign. Okay, and some of the other tactics he was doing. The I know you, I don't know you. And then your violent paranoid gets up. Okay, so you get the idea. So that was my place, 104. I think he said C, which is ground floor. Either way, who cares? Shit, is this the wrong way? Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, do I want to meet Justin? Do I care that much to go in? There's not much to see in there. It's nothing special or anything, but that was my house. Okay. Okay, so that was cool. That dude was nice. That's funny I said that guy was nice. Now they're gonna say, Gavin, you're schizo because you just mimicked that guy, right? No, he seemed like a cool cat, minus, and that's the problem. He seemed like a cool cat, minus the part where he knows who I am and he can't say, "Oh, you're Kevin Perlman," and this whole thing's fucked up. Okay, and I'm doing a weird loopy here. Okay, 28th and Iris. And a guy named Josh, whatever. Okay, so you know that people are probably coming out right now, freaking out. Kevin's here, but they would never say. So people are probably coming out, Kevin's here, and they would never say, "You're Kevin Perlman." But probably what's happening is like 50 people are coming out with black pants and pink shirts and weird shit like that, right? And then they're gonna go, "Kevin's a schizo," but why can't they just go, "You're Kevin"? Right now, that dialogue was recorded, not in a mean way. Really nice chap. But the problem is, he's not saying "You're Kevin Perlman," and he's going nice and have a good one, and these things that are normal, not normal. Does that make sense? Because they're done in repetition. Example on video from New York to here, state to state, I have probably 500 people. "Hey man, how you doing, man? What's up, man? What you doing, man?" Now remember, Dincy flipped out because I have proof of the man tactic on video, fabricating police reports, stating that I supposedly threatened to kill all Starbucks customers with Starbucks employees paid off to do these things. Because I have proof of their crimes to try to make me look like a violent, paranoid schizo. who suffers mental illness, and there's no place in society for her, with Dincy's literature right off his Facebook about locking people away he doesn't like in mental institutions. Okay, so so you get the idea that when people mimic 100,000 times man from stranger to stranger, today alone I probably have 50 videos of random strangers doing it. Okay? The whole concept is to try to drive someone crazy and lock them away. Okay, so the dynamics is a really nice guy there. You'd probably want to hang out with him until he starts doing the schizo tactics and then saying you suffer from mental illness. Okay? And that's a very complex issue to the police trying to cover up what they've done in my life. You could tell he totally knew me. You could tell he wanted me to speak with Josh. And maybe I will, maybe I don't know. Who knows? It doesn't matter, I don't know. And you could tell he was friendly, but there's that overtone of I know you, I don't know you, which is annoying, right? It's like, so I have to sit here all night with these little spy game, Brian Longbotham spy game tactics, while they try to make me feel like I did something wrong, but won't tell me what I've done, right? You get it? Okay, so, and then you have to question the motive. Okay, so, I'm glad I drove by 28th Street, because I was gonna do that tomorrow. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so CQDX calling CQX. There's more proof of everything. Hey y'all, just look at this sunset. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Fucking I miss this shit. Okay, you don't see that shit in Cali. This like clean. Okay, so anyways, y'all. I mean, this is why they want to erase this from my brain, because they don't want positive thoughts. Okay. Okay, I be aquí, 'cause home is where the heart is. Look at this fucking place, dude. I made the right decision to go. I'm in Boulder, by the way, still. And I'm still crazy because, see this? I'm a fucking loon and I need to be locked away. So I'm crazy because the shirt says I am. So I am. Okay. If the shirt says I'm crazy, I'm crazy. Okay, so look at this fucking place, dude. I made the right decision. And first, most importantly, I premeditatedly grabbed some grub, and this is the most important out of everything. So look at this baby, we're stocked. Hey, we're stocked. Hey, stop that. Don't defy me. Don't defy me. Okay, we're stocked with the goods, and shh, don't tell no one. That's an alcohol crime. 48-year-olds are not allowed to drink alcohol because they have no self-control. Okay, so check this joint out. We got 2 queens because I'm a gentleman. The Kevin Big Bear is a gentleman, and if you tap out, you can sleep there. And if you tap in with me, maybe you'll get the ring. Okay. So this place is the shit. But check this out. Check this out, okay? Check this out, City Slickers. Check this out. Oh, wait, do I have my coffee? I didn't grab coffee. Oh, wait, there's... Oh, Dinces, don't look. Coffee crime. CUD, wait. CU... Coffee. Sorry, I'm tired. Coffee under the influence. Oh my god, no! Don't go on Kevin's belly! Because coffee creates anxiety. And if coffee creates anxiety, it's a crime. Wait, I've never heard of coffee creates anxiety. What kind of moron says that shit? Okay, So, check this out. Check this out, City Slickers. Check this out. Okay, so, check it out. Kev on the run. Kev on the run. Okay, check this shit out, right? Check this out. If they had a little rocking bench and some lemonade, I'd be fucking happier than a Jew in a whorehouse. Okay, so unfortunately we can't swing, but I'm still pretty happy camper here, literally. Okay, is this the fucking shit or what, man? And we got a hot tub down there, and there's a little Bridget B over here. And over the bridge, I think there's a little, like, get sloshed area with the groups. And then hot tub, yeah, baby, hot tub. Okay, so hot tub, and I gotta find bubbles. Gotta find bubbles for my hot tub. Okay, so is this the shit? If I was rocking my fucking princess, this would be the shit, right? Well, it still is the shit. And I'll fucking be happy with or without my bitch. But there you go. Wherever you go, there you are. And this was a really good impulse, quick, high-speed decision. I'm in Boulder, Colorado. And I decided to go, a couple minutes out of town. Pasta J's is gone. Quinn's is gone. Shakespeare's in Denver is gone. And probably, honestly, about 80% or 90% of everything else is probably gone. And you've seen the evil Starbucks on the Ecology area, and that is a big no-no, because the Starbucks by the Bridget B.B. Flynn I mean, it's really not that important, but I just think it ruins the whole ecology thing. Okay, so I can't wait to go check out the observatory and all my old class. God, that's a long walk. This campus is really big. Going to all my old classes if I can remember where they were in the art department, the UMC. Oh, the UMC had so many stories. I didn't even know was going on. I knew about the cheerleader thing. But the shit I didn't even know was going on. Okay, so, well, I knew about the cheerleader thing to a point, but I didn't know how deep it went into, right? Okay, so this is the shit. And look, this is me in a mirror. So, like, look, if I go like this, it copies me, and if I go like that, it copies me, but it actually copies me in reverse. But if you use the mirror spell, you can go inside, okay? And that's why my other car might be a Tesla. Okay, so, yeah, okay, so this is the shit. So any of you little fuckers never been to Colorado or Boulder, this is the shit. I recommend you go, and you know what? See, I'm excited. My fucking juices, my OJ juices, my Naked Gun juices have been flowing since I got here, and I'm excited, baby. I'm pumping, and I'm excited. Okay, so here we are, though, with an empty... Well, actually, one of the beds should be empty, but you know what I'm saying here. Okay, so anyways, and bed? I don't bite, bed. Okay, so, oh, look, another mirror. A mirror. It's like mirroring me, mirror. Okay, hair dryers, aren't these like a thing of the 80s? Oh my god, I'm a crazy man. I've destroyed the whole place. Oh my god, why is it crooked? I mean, why is it crooked? Is this a message? Is this a message for me? Is it crooked for a reason? Why did it go Dutch? Why did it go Dutch? Is this like Dutch doubles Dutch? Okay, so, yeah, oh, let's check out, I forgot the fucking bathroom. Well, at the A Lodge here, okay, the bathroom, you know what, honestly, I'm not picky. I'll fucking sleep in a sleeping bag outside, and provided no skeeters are biting the shit out of me, I don't give a shit, okay, but this is pretty fucking awesome, right, okay, I might fucking stay longer, because this is the shit, okay, actually, I might just not ever go home, and there will be a lot of happy line pieces of shit. if I didn't go home, I'd tell you that right now. But this is the fucking shit, man. I forgot how much I missed this place. Now remember when they're blasting lies that Kevin is crazy and left Boulder and this, yeah, okay, we'll package that in the rap sheet and laundry list of 100,000 other lies with NSA utilities to the world, started by my own father and family and brother who are pretty much psychotics, right? Okay, that's probably why Jason made his little movie when I was like 10 years old or 14 or whatever called Psychos, wanted me to put me in the movie Psychos. Okay. And look at this, they even give you a little soap. Even little soap, hi soap. So we can see clean. Oh, I didn't even see this. Look at this, we can cook. We can kind of cook. Okay, sweet. I could be like Kev RD, Boy RK. Okay, so, hey look, we're doing the vertigo, right? We're doing the vertigo. I can't see if it's doing it right, but, okay. Actually, no, I didn't do it right. I gotta do, I think like that, or maybe it's that one, or maybe it's the other way. Okay, so obviously I can't see what's going on because I just don't happen to have my Universal Studio $100,000 cameras on me. I just have this piece of shit Sony A7S. Okay, so total value at this point probably $600, but it was a little more expensive new. But you know how it goes. You know, you buy a car for $100,000 and a couple years later it's worth 40. Okay, so, and I'm glad that I can teach you these depreciation lessons because we are in Boulder and we are here to learn and find some really hot fucking bras.